Good day, my name is Jonas Dupo. I'm an overseas Filipino worker. I'm a nurse, I'm an advocate of Just Life Project, and welcome to Jonas Du Podcast for our series book of the day. And the next book that I'm gonna feature for our book of the day, for a series book of the day, it's called Your Past Does Not Define Your Future. It's authored by one of my heroes, Brother Bo Sanchez. And actually, this is a very nice book about his own experiences. There's actually, the main thought of this book is Brother Bo Sanchez shared his own struggles. So this book talks about his molestation when he was a child. He was actually molested by his cousin, and also molested by one of his youth leaders when he already started his ministry. So it's really sad that this successful man actually experiences so many failures, and even underwent this kind of experience in his life. So he was sexually abused, he was sexually molested, and after that, he also shared his stories about his sexual addiction, about his addiction to masturbation and his addiction to pornography, even when he's already doing his job, even when he's already performing his responsibilities as a lay missionary. So the book says, be free from enslaving habits, receive healing for past wounds, and start really living. So my question is how Brother Bo Sanchez overcame his past, the problem that he encountered, the experience that he encountered when he was young. So the answer is, he shared that in order to receive healing, you need to uncover whatever you are hiding from the past. So for example, for him, for so many decades, maybe a year or maybe 1 or 2 or 3 decades, he did not open or he did not discuss anything about his past experiences, especially about the molestation. So in this regard, he actually tried to solve this one with this first step. And the first step is he shared it with God, and he just filled himself with the overflowing love of God. Remember, the grace of God will really change a person's life. So for him, he got tired because he really wants to change, because he's already, like I've said a while ago, he's already doing the ministry, he's already doing his work, but it's really difficult for him to remove his habits, especially the bad habits that he is really addicted to. So the first step is he uncovered everything he just received. He allowed God to flow into his being. He allowed God to control his life. And the second step is he shared it with his trusted people. So for those people who have past experiences that are really hurtful, it's important for us to share it and to ask help from our trusted friends. It's very important to share it with trusted friends. Friends who can save you, friends who can help you to pray, friends who can follow up whatever stages, or whether you fail or whether you are really improving. So he shared it with his ministry. One day he exclaimed to everyone when they are having a meeting, he exclaimed and said, I was a sex addict. And then after that, they accepted his whole being. He shared his experiences about the molestation, and they allowed him, and they accepted him wholeheartedly, and they allowed him for the continuous change of his life. So this book, it actually not talk about molestation or anything. It actually talks about addiction, how we will overcome it. So the first thing is we need to share it with our God, and the second, we need to uncover. As a nurse, I often assist operation. One time we did some incision and drainage. Incision and drainage means we are removing the past, we are removing the debris, we are removing the dead cells, the dead tissues, in order to promote healing. Same so with our lives. We need to remove whatever past failures, whatever disappointments that we have, in order to be refilled with love, in order to be refilled with acceptance, with happiness, and with joy. And also, he shared how to manage and how to really change his life. So there are so many suggested strategies here. The first one is we need to revisit ourselves. We need to know what are what we hide, what are the things, what are our wounds when we were a child, because those wounds actually affects our subconscious, affects our personality, and affects whatever we have right now. It says you can write your story in blood, and then it's like you need to answer some questions like, what were your greatest joys, what were your deepest hurts, when did your bondage begin, and then how did it affect your health, How did it cause accidents? It's actually possible that we will change, but we'll never remove the scars. For those who experience this kind of frustrations, this kind of failure, it actually a part already of your person's history. So after discovering ourselves, that's the time that we will understand, that we will make strategies for us to solve whatever problems we have. Remember that we cannot solve any problem if we will not accept them or if we will not know them. You can only heal your wounds, the wounds that you know, the wounds that you uncover. So this book, it's actually a life-changing book for me, because I have this my problem when I was a child until now is I have this poverty mindset. I always think that we were born poor, and that's it. That's already my thinking. And whenever I have money, whenever I receive large amount of money, I always spend it subconsciously. I spend everything because I'm not comfortable with whatever I have. So for this book, it's really amazing on how you can transform your past wounds into a strength. For Brother Bo Sanchez, his urges like that, the addiction of pornography, the addiction of masturbation, he actually changed. He transformed it into different energy. So whenever he feel any urges, he tried to divert his energy in reading books. He tried to divert his energy in writing good books as well. And I think the best part of this is about acceptance, about really looking for a certain ministry, for a certain trusted friends, so that they will assist you and they will help you in your healing. So whatever past wounds that you have, the best thing to do now is to uncover and also to allow healing. Just let God speak in you in your honest ways, and let Him decide for you. So this book, it says your past does not define your future, and I agree with it. So thank you so much for watching with our podcast. I pray that you will also uncover whatever wounds you have, and you will start healing yourself. Take care and God bless.